Hey, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Used Jester. My name is Junior. Right now, we're gonna look at the Star Wars Rogue One Scarif Stormtrooper. This is the Star Wars 3.75 Vintage Collection. Um, I was lucky to find this on eBay as a lot. One seller was selling 8 of them for like I think like $70 or something. um, or something less than that. It was like 69 or something like that. So I was able to get one for 67 and then this one for 70. So that's kind of like around $9 or $10 each. Um, oh, I forgot. Okay. So I'm kind of starting to concentrate certain collections. I'm pretty much almost done with the ships. I might still get doubles depending on the price, like if the price is really low. And as you know, it doesn't really matter if it's broken or missing parts. As long as I have one copy that's complete, I can always make molds and cast it myself. um, and I've only started, it's only been like a month, so I haven't actually had the chance to buy the supplies to mold and cast. So I'm still fairly confident that I can do it. Um, not entirely sure about canopies. I think I can, but who knows. Um, so anyway, with the concentration of where I want my um, collection to go, I want to buy more troopers, Imperial troopers, not necessarily clone troopers, because I do want to stick with the original trilogy and in that time frame. So I wanted the trooper armor, but if I can get clone troopers for the cheap, then I might do that. And in which case, I think I did, because Big Bad Toy Store is currently having the Arc Battlefront 2 red armor version for $9 a piece. So, oh, anyway, so basically, in terms of how I'm concentrating my collection, I've decided there's like 3 tiers of payments that I'm willing to pay for. So, the first, the highest tier is the newer ones, the newer releases where you have the face printing that I want, and we'll grab Cobb Vant here. So basically, the highest tier, the full price that I'm willing to pay, like $16.99, $17.99, needs to have the face printing and this kind of technology where the 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 barbell pegs are connected with the hip to the thigh joint instead of the vertical ones, and then the ankle swivel. So those are the main category for the 16.99 price range. And then I'm willing to pay, and then of course if this goes on discount, $12, like that's an instant buy for me. And then the second tier that I would want for any particular figure would be the this tier, which basically has almost the same articulation, except the articulation joint is connected vertically here, so you can't push this out without, actually, you know what, this is a barbell. No, it's not. It's connected this way, so as you lift it, the leg twists, unlike the Cobb Vant. So you have to be mindful of where the joint is. Like, for example, if I want him sitting properly, you need to kind of twist it and then twist the knee, and then you can have him on a sitting position. I've shown this before, but the reason why, so this type of articulation, even if it has face printing, is the second tier, in which case I don't want to pay more than $10, maybe $11 for these. The top will be 12. And then the lower tier, which is kind of, ooh, which one do I have currently here? Let's pick these Death Troopers or Shadow Troopers, right? These are KOs, but these are kind of what I would consider the $7, $8 range. So this basically the hip articulation is just forward and back. Still has all the types of articulation, has the ball joint on the shoulder, here on the elbow, the hands, the chest, so you can move that. So it's basically the hip articulation that drops this down to a $7, $8 range. And then finally, and I don't have it here, would be Power to 4 stuff, which is almost static. That's like a $5 price range for me. Maybe lower, like $3 or $4. So those are my four. One, two, the 15, the 17, the 10, the 8, and the 5. Those are the four categories that I have for figures. So this one is the second tier category. Like I said, I was able to get a lot of 16. I bought 2 lots from the guy, and they ended up being $10 each, and it's perfect. Now I'm done with the Scarif Troopers. So the second thing I want to do when it comes to my troops, minimum 10. If I can get it to 18 to 20, it'd be perfect. But yeah, let me go ahead and show you again my tactic of making because these have shallow pegs too, by the way, these newer ones, or shallow peg holes. So my pegs, my circular pegs, which I buy 100 off for $13, won't work, and I prefer the clear one rather than the black one. I have a current project that I'm doing right now where I'm upgrading the shelves of my display cabinets to clear plexiglass that is a quarter of an inch thick, or I believe that equals to 6 millimeters. And because they're just figures of 3.75s, they actually can hold up quite well. So what I'm using right now is just a hand drill over here. I'm kind of used to doing this now. This is a particular bit. I don't know what bit size is. This actually is slightly smaller than the peg that's connected to um, the base. That's basically all I took. As you can see, if you can see how much material has come off. So let me show you what this looks like with the unchanged peg. Can you see the... Hold on a second. Alexa, increase the brightness of the sun to 25%.
Okay.
As you can see, that's the original peg hole. Look at how much space is left in there. Here's the new one that I've just drilled. And I just push that in. So it's a lot closer. It's still kind of space in there, so I gotta drill some more. This one I have to be careful because this one doesn't have the ankle swivel. The articulation on this one is basically circular here. So right now I'm drilling at an angle so that I'm not gonna be damaging the disc in there, and gotta be careful it doesn't puncture through because they can see that. So I'm just putting my hand in there, and that's enough to actually feel if it starts bubbling. You'll feel it in your fingertips. So let's see how much that goes in now. So as you can see, that's almost completely in there. Unfortunately, with this one, as you push it, it's still kind of loose, but at least it's sitting closer, and it will actually hold much. Unlike before, where there's no way I can use this. See, but before, if I was to use the old peg hole, there's no way that's gonna hold. It just holds enough, so there's enough of a grip in there. And like I said, this drill bit is actually smaller than the peg that's in the base. What basically happens is the plastic that they're using is malleable enough or so bendy that it will, if you work it in, it will widen the hole that I made to the point where it will grip it better. As you can see, it actually came off. So it's not as good as it could be. Um, it really depends. Like there are times I've done 16 of these already, and some of them they're like really nice and tight. So I think it depends on the angle that you're able to accomplish. The perfect angle basically grips it really tight. But for this one, that's good enough. So let me swing you about really quickly, and I'll show you the newest damage. So this is the newest damage that I've gotten since the last 3 or 4 days. That's the four uh, ranged. I mean, sorry, 10 range troopers. Mine troopers. That's actually Din Djarin, which is perfect because I can just put on his helmet. I got four more coming in. There's already six. I was able to buy another lot of these gunners for around the same price as this one, different seller. I ended up like I think like $8 each. So that's cool. I'm kind of hoping that this guys go on sale. The uh, the Night Troopers and Captain Enoch, and I'll just figure out how I can replace his head. Um, and kind of interchange the bodies in this one. And these are the KO Night Troopers. I got 10 of them. I've got 5 KOs of the Sand Troopers, which I'll repaint the pauldrons so that they can be, and then I'll rub off the sanding off of the body, and I'll make them just regular Stormtroopers. I'm gonna buy maybe 60 more KO Stormtroopers because they're just standing on attention. They'll look nice. This is a lot of evil jump troopers that I got, 6 and 1, which ended up being I think $10 each because the 6 was around $60 or $57. I can't remember now. I have it all on my list. But yeah, you see, Scarif troopers are now complete. I'll put them on my trooper stuff, and I'm wondering. You know what? I'm not gonna do a separate review of this one. I bought this guy. Look at this guy, the chamber with Darth Vader. So this guy I got for $15. It's complete. It was complete when I got it. It had the apologies. This one, see, I carefully opened it up. So I don't even, I don't know why I was careful, but I went ahead. So this thing is really really cool. I had to open it up anyway because the helmet was already out. It was rattling around. So there's the lever over here that goes up and down, and basically it lowers the helmet. I mean, if you guys are into vintage, you probably know all about it. Um, I'm still debating. Right now, I'm gonna keep it as it is. But as you can see, the outer packaging, and this is the outer packaging, is kind of scratched and blurry. It's not clear. This is an old toy. I'll keep it there. I usually just grab it here by the bottom so I can pull it out. So before we talk about this one, let's talk about the shell of this thing. I thought this was gonna be like really flimsy plastic, and it kind of is, but it's thicker than I expected. It's definitely thicker than what we usually get on these. I thought it's gonna be like this thin, and it's not. It's fairly thick. So that's cool. Right now I'm gonna keep this, but in the end, what I really want to do is complete it so that I can have the shell that goes down and enclose Darth Vader. I still have to figure out how they did this part, because this is low, so it would have to be high enough, like this high, so it's not obstructing Darth Vader when I'm showing him off. The secondary plan that I had was this is an older type of figure. As you can see on his elbow, it's just a straight cut, so it's not a ball joint. I was going to replace it with the Vader with the removable helmet and everything, but I do love this thing. If I get another one, then maybe I will. But this figure, I did not remove this backing because that allows him to sit perfectly on this chair. Without that, he'll just like flop over, and he won't align with this one. And it's you can barely see it there. Also, he was kind of, I'm not sure if you can see it anymore, but he's got straps on there, like a rubber strap that was white or clear plastic. I just basically used a marker to darken it up so you can't even tell it's there. So Darth Vader's just sitting there. So I think I'm gonna leave him there for now because I mean, like, he really looks good, and you still have the function of that one. This is not removable, unlike this one. This is actually just the one piece. This one you can remove completely or in separate pieces, which I love. And this, the way it closes in, you can barely tell that there's a gap in there, you know. So he looks pretty good as a Darth Vader with the removable helmet and the removable hand. I never did review this one, but you know, but this I love how this thing looks. This is just stickers, but you know, you can't get away with that with if it was raised or anything. So yeah, I'm very happy with this one. $15, guys. I mean, like $15. Like this was $15. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's it for my review of the Scarif Stormtrooper Rogue One, which ended up like a small um, showing and everything. And of the Darth Vader. What is this? This is the 500th figure Darth Vader. And this is how the base looks like. I don't think this is the vintage line. This feels like it's the Saga collection. But you guys can look it up. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys again soon. Goodbye.